Welcome to the channel. Random Green here. So, as you can tell by the title, week 8 and week 9. So, the NFL is week 8 and the NCAA is week 9. At least in the FBS division, 1A. So, I'll go over my picks. I got my picks. I'll just say it. I didn't a couple weeks ago, I did like a video, just had like a video file on it, and I just showed you. So I'll just go over it. I'll read it. So last night, Virginia Tech and Syracuse played. I like Virginia Tech and Syracuse, and I played a little. I think I no, it was Wednesday night. Okay, last night I played a little God of War, but I was getting tired, so I could play like an hour. Anyway, I'll get to the main topic, but I am random, and yeah. So I picked Syracuse over Virginia Tech, 34-13, and it was funny because I was watching the game, and it was 13-0. I thought, well, maybe Syracuse will come back and score 34 points. No, as is the Hokies of Virginia Tech crushed Syracuse 38-10. So it was a destruction in Blacksburg, Virginia, and Virginia Tech ran all over Syracuse. So, yeah. Anywho, enough said there. I got Georgia beating Florida, 36-14. Florida State, 42. Wake Forest, 27. Washington, 50. Stanford, 16. Oklahoma, 44. Kansas, 13. I'm just writing down scores. It's just not just random numbers. That's me. Texas, 34. Brigham Young University, 32. Pennsylvania State, Penn State, 30. Indiana University, 14. Arizona will get the upset over Oregon State, 14-13 in overtime. Mississippi, Ole Miss will beat Vanderbilt, 38-21. Notre Dame over Pitt, 32-17. North Carolina over Georgia Tech, 24-23 in overtime. Duke will beat Louisville in a matchup of top 20 teams. I think it's the only matchup, maybe. Duke will win 10-6, low scoring game, I said. Upset of the week. I got one of my top 5 programs I like. I like it. There's a lot of programs I like. Definitely a top 5. Colorado State, like Michigan State, Oklahoma State, and Colorado State are my 3 teams. And I also like the Washington Huskies and Virginia Tech. So, yeah, even though I picked Syracuse is up there. They're a top 10 program I like. I always like the Orange Dome, that area, that stadium. It's always an awesome place to watch games or see it on TV too. Colorado State will win in overtime over Air Force, 33-27. Is this going to happen? Probably not. But hey, it's a prediction. Tennessee over Kentucky, 44-34. Tulane over Rice, 52-12. UCLA will gun down Colorado. I mean, I don't mean gun down. I mean, that's a figure of speech. Not literally. They will take it to Colorado, 45-20. USC, Southern California will beat Cal. And I said a high-scoring game in this one. I said 62-57. But because USC's defense is horrid. I don't think they know how to. Well, the quarterback can run, and they don't know how to. They don't have lane integrity. They don't have, They don't know what gaps are. They get blown. They overrun their gaps. And anyway, USC will win 62-57. Old Dominion over James Madison, 5-4. And FCS, I took South Dakota over South Dakota State, 34-17. South Dakota State is the #1 team, but I took USD or University of South Dakota over SDSU, South Dakota State, not San Diego State, 34-17. Who knows if it's going to happen? It probably won't. I think it's at South Dakota. And I think it was the last time, I think there was a Hail Mary pass. I think it was in 21. I remember sitting right here on this very chair, and I had my head turned, and I watched it live. The Hail Mary play against South Dakota State. South Dakota won 30-28 or something. Maybe I don't know what the score was, but they won the game. I think that was 2021. Yes. Now the NFL. I took Buffalo over Tampa Bay. Buffalo won 24-18 last night, and then for Sunday games, LA Rams at Dallas. At Dallas, Minnesota, Green Bay. I took Minnesota. Atlanta at Tennessee. I took Atlanta. New Orleans at Indianapolis. I took Indianapolis. New England at Miami. I took Miami. New York Jets at New York Giants. I took the Giants. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh. I took Jacksonville. I like to see Pittsburgh Steelers win. I like Pittsburgh Steelers. Denver's my favorite team, but yeah. Philadelphia at Washington. I'm going to take Washington and upset this one. Houston at Carolina. I got Houston. I don't think Carolina's won a game. I could be wrong. Who knows? Cleveland at Seattle. I think Seattle will win that game. Kansas City at Denver. I'm not going to take Denver. I'd like to see them, but Kansas City will probably win. Baltimore at Arizona. I got Baltimore. Don't want to see Baltimore win. Since I like Pittsburgh, I don't really like the Ravens. I don't mind them. I don't really mind any team, really, when it comes down to it. Cincinnati at San Francisco. That's going to be a tough game. That potentially could be a Super Bowl preview. Just saying. Because at the beginning of the year, I took Cincinnati and San Francisco. I think it'll be San Francisco over Cincinnati. Chicago at LA Chargers. I got the Chargers beating the Bears after an impressive win the week before. Las Vegas at Detroit. I'm taking Detroit Lions. Thank you very much for stopping by the channel. Have a great day, everyone.